I mean,
This life is a fight. What are you focused on? There will be doubt. Pain, it's inevitable. But when that bell rings, will you be ready?
that big 6'5", opponent for him, that's gonna fight him back. 'Cause I believe that he's a special talent. Because when I was watching up in that ring, I saw him very passive when nothing was happening. But when they threw back at him, man, he fights like a beast and smart and fast. There's nobody faster on their feet and with their hands than this heavyweight right here, Josh Edwards. So you want to say a few words, my man?
I mean, of course, thank everybody for coming out tonight. This was the biggest um, card I've fought on so far. So, of course, it's always a blessing to be on a card, be able to showcase my skills. And I wouldn't give this. It's not an A+ performance for me. I'm my hardest critic, so I feel like I just kind of was in my head a lot. But I mean, from the first bell, it seemed like as soon as I started landing my jab, he didn't want to punch back. So like I had been thinking, I was just waiting, like waiting for something so I can counter, but it just never happened. But I mean, we live and we learn. I'm gonna continue to listen to my team and keep getting better every day.
Any questions? Okay.
Hey Josh, great fight, man. Listen, there's a lot of American fight fans that are starving for American heavyweight. Do you feel that pressure, and is it positive or is it negative?
I try not to ever feel pressure of people expecting things from me because I'm self motivated first. So I knew what I was put on this earth to do. So I don't ever get like let the pressure get to me to make me feel like, oh man, I gotta be that person because I want to be that person. So there's no pressure.
We're fighting, man.
If you have any questions, if you want to go to line first here, you can come stand up.
For both you, but Oscar too. When you're talking about the future of American heavyweight, you're talking about one man, him. With the other heavyweights, Wilder, those guys retiring, how much pressure is there to move him, and how quickly do you want to move him until he's fighting, the top 10 heavyweights in the world?
Yeah, everything is about timing at this point. You have the heavyweights like Deontay Wilder. You have Andy Ruiz. You have guys like that who are trying to carry the heavyweight division in America. But I really believe that Josh Edwards is in a perfect position to not be rushed, and we're not going to hold him back as much. But it's perfect timing for the new fresh blood to come in. Whether it's a year from now, 2 years from now, I think he is the heavyweight future. I mean, I'm gonna be very bullish about him because I believe in his skills and I know what I see in the ring.
This is the future of American heavyweight boxing.
Absolutely, the future of American heavyweight boxing. Any more questions?
Yeah, Robert Lamar, Dice City Sports. Great performance tonight. I can see, like Oscar said, it's hard to fight somebody that doesn't want to fight back. But looking at you as a prospect, it seems like it's no question that you are the best American heavyweight prospect since Deontay Wilder.
Um,
How much pressure do you feel that you have to carry that mantle with being the next possible great American heavyweight champion?
I mean, I'm gonna say it again. No pressure on my end ever. I knew what I was going to do, and that's why we came and wanted to sign with Golden Boy because a lot of other companies like they have no problem rushing somebody to the top just to have the guy up there. And I knew I was in good hands with Golden Boy because we're gonna take our time. We're gonna be better. They're gonna keep putting different challenges in front of me so I can be complete. And once I get there, then I'm ready. I don't ever want to get to the top and realize I'm not ready. So I know I'm in good hands with Golden Boy, and I'm ready to do it.
And it sounds like you are in great hands. They have a great plan. Oscar just detailed it, and it sounds like it's perfect. Not going to rush you, but this is quick tonight.
Um,
You looking forward to getting back in the ring anytime soon?
yes, sir. Always.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. Yes. And just one thing about I promoted Deontay Wilder, and we got him to 40-0. 40. It took 40 fights for him to fight for a world title. So just keep that in mind. You know, we know how to see talent, and we know when to push the buttons and when not to. So yeah, Josh is in good hands, man. Amari Jones. Let me tell you one thing about him. Great performance. The only knockout stoppage next to Verge Ortiz tonight, and that's for a reason. He's a very talented fighter, and mark my words, the 160-pound division is on notice right now today. Amari Jones, let me tell you, when I saw him in the amateurs, when I saw him recently in his last fights, he's a special talent. The way he moves in the ring, his footwork, his speed, his power. He's a dangerous man. So great win tonight. You want to say a few words, man?
I'm new to this, so I'm very soft spoken, but I want to say thank you. But thank you to Golden Boy. I want to say alhamdulillah for everything. Thank you to Oscar, Eric, Rick, my manager, my team, Virgil Hunter, my brother, everybody back at home. Man, it was a showcase, that I wanted to put on, and I know I had to put on to, get my name out there. This is the moment I've been waiting for. So I took advantage of it, and like I said, thank you to everybody that played a part.
We got any questions for Amari?
Amari, how did it feel to put Oakland on the back? How did it feel to put Oakland on the back in the big stage?
Being from Oakland, we ain't really had champs since Andre Ward, and that's something that I definitely want to bring back to the city, bring light, bring a big positive thing to the city of Oakland and the Bay Area as a whole. That's why I have a gym with kids, with hundreds of kids in the gym. Like I said, to motivate them and to show them that it's a way for boxing.
Yeah, we have big plans for Oakland. I mean, look, Oakland has the real deal here with Amari Jones, and we want to go back there and go back big. Possibly for a world title shot, or to defend the world title. We want to do it right. We want to do it huge. And I'm gonna call Andre Ward because he's the man there. He's the world champion that paved the way. So I'm really excited to really go back to the drawing board and see what we have in store for Amari Jones, because let me tell you, he is the truth, and he will put Oakland on the map. He will put USA boxing on the map. Thank you.
Yes, Mark, Jeff Zimmerman with FightHights.com. Congratulations on a great win.
Thank you.
Talk about the fight a little bit, because this guy looked really awkward, and it seemed like the first couple of rounds, it took you some time to kind of figure him out a little bit. Plus, kind of trained by a legend in Roy Jones Jr., which brings something to the table. But just talk about it, and then when you knocked him down the first time, he got up and he knocked him down again, but it looked like it was after the bell. And then they said it was 254 in the third round or something. There was a lot there.
The first round or two coming out, he was definitely awkward. The way he was moving, so I kind of had to just kind of settle down and pick my shots a little better. And I picked the right shots at the right time and it put him down.
And then what happened at the end of that round?
I seen him falling, and he wasn't falling all the way, so I had to make sure he went all the way to the ground.
Awesome. Congratulations.
All right, thank you, Mark. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. All right. Now, for the main event. You know, we're very proud of Virgil Ortiz. He actually surprised me. I mean, I think he surprised and shocked everyone in the first round. Yeah, we thought maybe 1, 2, 3 rounds, you know. But Virgil Ortiz is the man. And so without any further ado, your champ, Virgil Ortiz.
Thank you guys. I think after this fight is the fight where I truly feel like I'm 100% back to what I was. And I couldn't have done it without my team, my dad, Robert, Hector, Charles, all the guys that helped me spar. Um, Dr. B, of course, and my promoters having my back 100% of the way. And I'm gonna have your back too. I'm gonna have y'all back no matter what. Um, that's it. That's all I got. Thank you.
Remy with Cigar Talk, Virgil. First of all, great performance. I wanted to ask you 2 questions. One, how would you rate your performance? And afterwards, you and Booth got into a heated back and forth. What was that?
I don't think it was very good. It's just competitive. So I was all right. I rate myself maybe like an A minus. Maybe I got hit with some small jabs I shouldn't have got hit by, but I think I did what I was supposed to do.
Right. And Oscar, I wanted to ask you a question as well. Remy with Cigar Talk. Oscar, how soon do you want to make that Booth Virgil fight? And who do you feel like is the A side of this fight? And how you guys go about making sure that?
Yeah, first of all, yeah, we should have a cigar. Do you have a cigar here so I can score them? I'm actually skeptical now.
It's only rank number 8.
I'm actually skeptical because, and I told Eddie and Boots, do not come and watch Virgil live because you're going to be afraid of what you see. So we'll see. I mean, I'm going to sit down with Eddie Hearn, and we obviously have the upper hand because he's the better man, and see if we can come to terms, which I'm sure we will. But I told these guys, don't be there live because this guy's a monster. And you're gonna be afraid and you're gonna probably want to take another tune-up fight. But hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully Eddie Hearn calls us, Boots promoter, and we can come to favorable terms for Virgil and get him what he wants, and we will make the super fight happen. That's the bottom line. I like promoting huge fights. I love promoting great fighters. And I think this is a fight that the whole world would want to watch.
I think the last fight was Oscar 35 years ago. 30 when you fought Trinidad. 2 guys in their prime fighting were the last to do it. When has it happened since?
Yeah, it's the last time it happened. That's about 6 years ago. But yes, you're right. And look, that's what Virgil is. Virgil will fight anybody. He wants to be legendary. He wants to be the best. So I have no problem, obviously, making that fight. And it's a team effort here. So I'm just very, very happy that we can promote a super champion like Virgil Ortiz.
Thank you, Oscar.
Supreme Boxing here for Virgil. First off, congratulations to you and your team on the performance.
Thank you.
Also, you'd mentioned this is the first time you feel 100%. Already, Virgil Ortiz was a dangerous fighter. The reason that everybody in the division was calling you out. Now that you're 100%, and like Oscar said, Eddie Hearn and Boots, they didn't waste their money coming out here to such a spectacular knockout. For you, when you are 100%, like you just said, how dangerous and confident do you feel? And for Oscar, how easy does that make those future fights for a Boots or anything like that when you know you got such a champion like Virgil Ortiz?
I would never describe myself as dangerous. That's just really in the eye of the beholder. I just feel like I'm just me. But as far as confident, I'm very confident in my abilities. And, just hard work every day, listening to my coaches, listening to my dad, just trying to do the best I can every day. I already forgot the second part of your question.
For Oscar, it's okay. For Oscar, when you have somebody like Virgil who's doing everything right, does everything in the gym, trains hard, listens to his team, how easy for a promoter like yourself, or Eric Gomez, for Rick, is it to make championship fights?
It's actually fairly easy because everybody wants to get to the top, and Virgil Ortiz is at the top. Everybody wants to go after the big fish, right? And so everybody thinks they can beat the man because then they'll become the man. But look, the one thing about the Boots Ennis fight, yeah, we'll discuss it. Absolutely. And I will get the best terms as long as they're favorable to us because he is the man. They are chasing him. Virgil Ortiz is the champion, is the guy who everybody wants to beat. So, and he has a target on his back. So it's my job to get him the best deal possible. So this fight will happen, yeah, in the Mecca of boxing, Las Vegas, if we come to terms. And it'll be the biggest fight in recent history. So, yeah, are we looking forward to that? Absolutely. Is Virgil looking forward to it? He just wants to fight the best. That's it.
Look, I think the passing of the guard is taking place without question. The Virgil Ortiz era started tonight, and I've been saying it for a few days. Oscar and Eric and Golden Boy have picked the right opponents at the right time, giving them the right looks along the way, because they are the number one promotional company out there. They know how to build fighters and prepare them not to be champions, but to last as champions. And that's why this is the Virgil Ortiz era. And I think, Oscar, you should go ahead and take over Cinco de Mayo's Mexican Independence Day. It's time.
There you go.
Hey, Virgil, congrats. Congrats on a great performance.
Thank you.
Back home, Grand Prairie, Fort Worth. We talked the other day, you talked about being legendary, being talked about 50 years from now. That was a performance for the ages against a guy who, against anybody in the division, would give trouble to. Talk about that and just, you haven't won the belt yet, though. Now you're going to fight, it looks like Boots Ennis, but you still, every weight class you go up to is the stacked division. How much do you still want to get that belt behind you?
Of course, I want the belts. I want all the belts. As far as why the divisions are stacked, I wonder why that is. Every time I go to one, people tend to gravitate for it. I don't know, but that's how I like it. That's how I want it to be. I mean, look, I'm here to fight the best. I don't care who it is. It can be Boots next. It can be Spence next. It can be Crawford next. If he's still willing to do it, because that's a fight that I've been calling for a while. I think that's a great fight to make happen still. Man, and we're just gonna keep doing what I do best, and that's just be me.
Thank you.
Virgil, great fight, man. Great win. JJ Sullivan, Spit Baby Podcast. I got two questions. First one. Okay. First one. Or no, she said just one. We always hear that hunger starts to disappear as you go up in your career, as you grow older. How would you compare your hunger today? I think your scenario is a little bit different. How would you compare your hunger right now than the first time you headlined an event as you were coming up the ranks?
I'm hungry as ever. I'm this close to being, getting belts. I'm at the cusp of getting these big fights that I've always wanted, and I've been asking for them since 140 and 147. And I'm not one to shy away from a challenge. If anything, I want someone to try to beat me, to try to, to do something. I mean, and you know what? Not that I don't care if I lose, but I'm going to make damn sure that it's not going to happen, and I want to do that against the best.
Jim Barnes with the Fort Worth Star
I can't hear you.
Sorry, can you hear me?
A little bit.
Jim Barnes with the Fort Worth Star Telegram. Just want to ask you, you're looking to fight some bigger fights in Vegas and all over the place, but still to be here in your hometown, in the Metroplex. What's it like fighting in the hometown fans? I know you've done it before, but as you continue to get these big fights, do you still want to keep the Metroplex in the rotation? And same with Oscar, do you see continuing to come back here to Fort Worth and other places in the Metroplex during Virgil's career?
Fighting in the DFW is always it's always an honor for me to fight in front of my friends, family, my schoolmates, my teachers. I have a lot of love for my academic career because the teachers, they really I think they paved the way for me mentally. And that being said, Dallas was my home. That's really all I can say. And Dallas footwear, I gotta include footwear too. But I just very grateful for you guys, and I'm always happy to put on a show for you guys.
Pedro Silva, le hizo revisión. Bueno, para Oscar y para Virgil. Primero, Oscar. Oscar, ¿qué puedes decir de esta pelea? Porque creo que nadie se esperaba a Virgil Ortiz noqueando a Lubin en apenas 2 rounds. Y obviamente lo que vimos después con Boots, se espera obviamente que esa pelea se haga. ¿Tú qué opinas?
And before I answer your question, sure. I can't wait to call my friend Jerry Jones and talk about bringing Virgil to the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, just like Virgil promised when he was a kid. He told Jerry Jones, "I'm going to be your next star that fills up the stadium." So I can't wait to give him a call, and we'll do some big things with Jerry Jones. So, estoy muy sorprendido cómo noqueó Virgil a Lubin. No porque no creo en él, pero porque tan fácil que lo hizo. Es increíble, es un talento absoluto, número 1 del mundo. Y yo creo que ha habido muchos peleadores que han peleado con Lubin que no han podido hacer lo que hizo Virgil Ortiz esta noche. Así que ojalá que la pelea con Boots Ennis se pueda dar, porque yo tengo el miedo de que no van a querer hacer la pelea. Ellos. Así, después de verlo en vivo aquí en Texas. Así que va a ser algo muy interesante, una negociación muy interesante, pero ojalá que sí se haga esa pelea, porque es una pelea muy grande para Virgil. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys.
This life is a fight. What are you focused on? There will be doubt. Pain, it's inevitable. But when that bell rings, will you be ready?